This man using the woman's washroom with his two daughters went viral. Let's watch the clip and I'll save my reaction for the end.
In the doorway of the ladies' bathroom. Okay, my wife, there is a man with his two little girls using the women's bathroom.
Wash your hands, baby.
He is. He's washing his hands with his daughters right now. He is leaving it.
It's all right, baby.
She is waiting to use the restroom with her mother, who is very ill
Wash your hands.
and who is on oxygen.
It's okay. Some men are just immature.
And he's refusing. He's taking his sweet time.
I have two girls washing their hands.
You let this lady, this woman is she's a woman. She can bring her daughters in here. She's a manager at the QT.
I'm their
You can
dad.
ask her. I understand. And you don't have any business bringing her into the women's bathroom.
This man, that man in the background is just a Karen. He's not having a good day. And yes, using the woman's bathroom, yes, it's wrong for this man to use the woman's bathroom. But at the same time, if the door is open and there's no woman using the washroom and he wants to just wash their hands, I think that's completely okay. But this man or the manager, whoever that man is in the background, is telling him the other lady can bring your daughters in to wash her hands for you. That doesn't make no sense. I mean, I have a daughter. I'm not trusting nobody to bring my daughter for me to go to the washroom because it's stranger, complete stranger especially. And so that doesn't make any sense. But this man, he could have resolved this without escalating and calling the police and all that. It's just he just exaggerated it. Like it's insane how people now, they just make things big deal, things that doesn't even have to be a big deal. But yes, for a man to use a women's restroom, 100% that's wrong. But if the washroom there's no woman using the washroom, and this is like a convenience store, I think, and the door is open, and you just want to go wash your hands like with your daughters, I think that's completely fine. But to just tell him that, and he's already doing it, and then you come in and then you making a big scene of it, that's just wrong. But let's continue.
They're girls. They go to the women's bathroom.
As soon as he leaves the women's bathroom, I will. I'm standing in the doorway. And he's taking his own sweet time. Hey, sweetheart. This is ridiculous, man.
I am so sorry.
That's okay. Some men are just immature.
There you go, bud.
So after we left the restroom, obviously he was on the phone with the police. They ended up showing up very quickly. About 3 officers showed up, very professional, very nice, quickly de-escalated the situation. One of the officers was talking to me and the man and explained that the situation wasn't as black and white as many people may think. And they pointed out that taking 2 little girls into the men's restroom could be viewed just as negatively as me being in the women's restroom with my girls. They try to make sense of it, try to understand both perspectives. But ultimately there was really nothing that they could do. They did let me know that I was okay, that I didn't do anything wrong. I also want to give a huge shout out to Melissa, the Quick Trip store manager there, that stepped in and helped. We really do appreciate your support and your the care that you showed us. My girls, me being in that situation with them, really needed that.
A dad going viral after having the cops called on him for simply bringing his 2 young daughters into an empty women's restroom at a gas station. Watch.
There is a man with his 2 little girls using the women's bathroom.
I have 2 girls washing their hands.
You let this lady, this woman she's a woman. She can bring her daughters in here. She's a manager at the QT.
I'm their
You can
dad.
ask her.
I'm their dad is right. Joining me now, father of those young girls, Tyler Brodsky. Tyler, walk us through how this all went down.
Yeah, so my daughters needed to go to the bathroom. We stopped at a Quick Trip, outside of Alabama on our way home to Oklahoma, and went into the women's restroom. I usually go in there, I knock and announce that I'm coming in with 2 girls, which at this time the bathroom was empty. So we're in there. This guy comes in, starts yelling, demanding that we that we need to leave. I should have taken them to the men's restroom, which I disagreed with. I've personally been in the men's restrooms. I just didn't feel like it was a good place to take two little girls. And so he was yelling, and I decided to set up my camera just in case anything happened, just to make sure everything was documented. And then that's when the police showed up afterwards when I stopped recording, and we pretty much went on our way after that.
Sure. As a father of two girls myself, I have one main question. That's the only question that really matters. How did the girls react?
Initially they were upset. They were scared. Seeing a grown man yelling like that at their dad and towards them, it's a scary thing for little girls. And so I try to just do the best I could in the moment and keep them calm. And but I mean, they're doing well now.
Good. One of the things that this guy said was, you should have just trusted your girls with the female manager, a stranger to those girls. What did you make of that statement?
I can see where he may be coming from, but in this world, it's hard to trust a stranger with your kids. That's not something I'm comfortable with doing. I mean, not to say that she had any ill intentions, but I'm not trusting a person I don't know to take my kids into a restroom.
You did what every other dad in this world, I think, would do of two young girls, and it really underscores all the stuff that parents have to worry about this day and age. You didn't need this guy freaked out about an empty women's room. I can't believe you remained as calm as you did, but that's a testament to you. It's going viral online. We thank you for joining us and starting this conversation, because, when you're in a situation like that, you got to do something, and your girls are the priority.
Exactly, 100%. And this situation couldn't be resolved easily. But that male Karen, he was just having one of those days, and he would not let this happen. So, but thanks for watching. And if you find this video to be useful, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.